Name a Korean dish and most people would say kimchi. After learning the logic of Chinese cooking, I want to dive into Korean cooking next. So let's start with making our own kimchi. First step is to soak the cabbage so it draws out the water and soften the cabbage. I'm using a special salt here, which is a coarse salt, so it dissolves slower and helps with the texture of the kimchi. So I found a way that's easier to spread the salt. Sprinkle the salt at the root and then spread it out so the salt doesn't fall everywhere. And I got 2 separate bowls because I don't have a big enough one. We'll leave it here and see what happens in a few hours. Actually, I need to flip it every half an hour. So look, you see the water at the bottom? So they get even soaking. Like this, maybe? I hope I'm doing it right because this is a lot of cabbage. So this is after close to 4 hours. And the way to check if it's ready is bend it, and if it doesn't crack, it's ready. Seems pretty bendy. This one, yeah. Looks pretty alright to me. And look at all the water that came out. Yeah. Let's check this one as well. Oh, this one's not ready. Let's give it a little bit more time then. So I just rinsed them with water and then I'm letting it drain for another hour. Now let's move on to prepping the sauce. I'm making this paste that helps all the ingredients combine together, which is very important for kimchi making. Looking alright? This. I'm letting this cool down first. Now I prep all the fresh ingredients. We're gonna start making the sauce. I don't have a good blender for this, so I'm just gonna use a hand mixer. Got some muscle to help. Good enough for a hand blender. After this mess, I got this bowl of kimchi. Gonna have to leave this out covered for a day first for it to ferment. Still need to ferment, but right after we're done, let's do a taste test. Flavor's not very strong. It's like slightly salty. You can taste the shrimp, the pear, and all those ingredients individually, which is nice. Add a little bit of the cabbage. Still has that grassy taste that raw veggie has, so we'll try again in a day. I'm covering it, letting it ferment for 1 whole day because it's in summer right now. Otherwise, I read that you need a couple of days for fermentation. So I was scrolling online and found a thing that say that kimchi might explode if there's no air to breathe. So last night I took out some kimchi into another container so it's looser and let one side loose so that there's some space for it to breathe. This is a full day later, 24 hours. Smells slightly tangy. A bit sour. I taste the sourness. And like there's bubbles when I press on it. That should mean that fermentation has started. So I'm gonna move this into the fridge. I think I can seal the container up now. See you in a few days. It's been 2 weeks and I'm back from my trip, so let's check on the kimchi now. It smells sour now. It's way more sour than the first day. Feels like actual kimchi, it's just tastes fresher, younger than the usual store-bought ones. So we're gonna use this kimchi to make kimchi pancake. Let's start with the batter. Again, I got the recipe from ChatGPT as well, and I'll adjust if needed. 1 cup of flour and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, which is important to make the pancake crispy. I kept some water in the fridge to cool down because apparently cold water helps the pancake get crispy as well. It's still a little lumpy, but then I don't want to overmix it, so I'm just gonna leave it for now and move on to the next step. We have around a cup of kimchi from the kimchi we made before. Just gonna chop it up into small pieces. This looks ready. It's not watery, but not too thick either, I think. Let's test this. Gonna add a lot of oil so that it fries nicely. I think this is more than enough for now. We're gonna fry a few pancakes. It's sizzling. First one. Are you excited? Because I am. I think I can make 2 pancakes. Yeah. Lay it flat. Whoa, is it too much oil? I think that might be too much oil. I hope that's thin enough. Anyway, I'll leave this here for a few minutes. Seems ready to flip, so let's try. Whoa! Not too round, but there's still a pancake. Gotta leave it for another 2 minutes, I think. Whoa. Let's try the first set. Oh, looking good. I got some dipping sauce ready. Crispy. I think it needs a little bit more time. The kimchi taste wasn't very strong though. Try the second batch. I tried to be more patient this time, so hopefully the texture would be better when it's more cooked. Definitely. I feel like I can add more chili powder though. And then we can make kimchi fried rice. I got some chopped up kimchi here. After this, I realized cooking the kimchi first with oil makes the whole dish very oily, since I'm also using pork belly. Adding the sauces here one by one like this also make the whole process really messy, so I made a few changes for the final recipe. And it should be up by now. Turn the heat off now and add the sesame oil. Let's try some. Whoa. Kind of less sauce, I think, but overall I like it.